Hello, I'm Kira for Shakti Power Yoga. Today we are going to do a practice for your second chakra, the Svadhisthana chakra. So come join me on the mat, come to all fours. We're going to take rounds of cat-cow. Inhale, arch the back, look up. Exhale, tilt the pelvic bone to really stretch the back up. Inhale, look forward. Once more, arch the back. Exhale, press through the feet, round the back. Continue on your own breath for a few more rounds as I explain what the Svadhisthana chakra is all about. This is your second chakra. It lives nestled in the reproductive organs. It's responsible for your sense of self. It's the water element. It's your sexuality, your creativity, your relationship in the world at large. If we find ourselves easily being addicted to things, even yoga, even exercise, even healthy eating, that compulsivity, that need to keep a certain schedule, all of that lives in the second chakra. Opposite of that, lacking desire, not being able to give yourself in relationships, that's also a sign that the second chakra is out of balance. So we're going to do a fluid sequence today, starting with these cat-cows to bring balance into our second chakra. After your next round, go ahead and find tabletop. Lift your knees up into Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog, and pedal out the heels. Hips are high here, power in the pelvis. So fluid sequences, including lots of Surya Namaskaras, stimulate circulation and a sense of creative practice. We open ourselves up to enjoy a simple flow and the flavor of our own creativity here. So I really want you to treat my practice today as a template and let yourself go wild. Let yourself dance between the poses, take any variations, even change poses as you see fit for your intuitive self. And go ahead and walk your hands towards your heels, bend your knees if you need to, and find forward fold. Bend the knees a little more and roll your spine vertebrae by vertebrae until you are standing in Tadasana. Spread the toes. Inhale, reach the arms out and up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, fold forward and down into Uttanasana. Inhale, extend the spine and heart center forward into Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, step the left foot forward, knee down to the floor on the right side. Anjaneyasana. Arms sweep up. We'll play here. Circle the right arm behind you. And now with the lag, circle the left arm back behind you until they both meet up at the top again. Then rotate the right arm forward and then the left arm forward until they reach at the top. And now come down through center. Find plank pose. Slowly release knees, chest, chin, sequentially to the floor. Root the palms, lift the chest up on an inhale. We're finding our smallest cobra here, little pressure in the hands, really opening up with the strength of the low back. And lean back onto the heels to transition to downward facing dog. Right foot comes forward. Anjaneyasana, second side. Hands come straight up. Left shoulder rolls back. Right shoulder rolls back. Left shoulder rolls forward. Right shoulder rolls forward. And step up to a forward fold. Inhale, chest comes forward. Exhale, palms to the floor. Inhale, rise up, reverse swan dive. Back bend here. Exhale, hands to heart. Great job. We're going to do that 2 more times. Do whatever little dance you want in your transitions. Play around when you're holding Anjaneyasana. Make this practice your own. Arms come up, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, left foot back, knee to floor. Inhale, arms rise up, Anjaneyasana. Stay here, play around. Swirl the arms. Take whatever motion you need. Exhale, hands to ground. Find plank. Knees down, chest down, chin down. Then lift up to cobra. Lean back into the knees and find downward facing dog. Sway your hips side to side. Wiggle around, make figure eights, whatever you want. Left leg comes forward. Anjaneyasana. And step up into half forward fold. And then sweep your hands down to the ground, forward fold. Swan dive up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to heart. One more round here. Hands rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, right foot back, Anjaneyasana. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, hands to the ground. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg sweeps forward. Exhale, hands to the ground. Inhale, half forward fold, come up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Exhale, hands to heart. We'll invite some more play into our practice here as we stretch out the torso. So bring your right arm up, arch it over the head, and then bring it down to rest at your side. Really dance this and bring the left arm up, stretch over, stretching the left side body, and then arc it back down. Continuing to move, take the right arm over towards the left side, twist through the hips, and then swirl around to the other side. Grab your left hand and arc it in front of the body, making a half circle. Go ahead and keep on moving the arms for a few more breaths, and take any motion that you need in the torso and the upper body, stretching to open the chest or arch the back, and then curling the back. Freestyle here. And then find stillness. Sink the hips low, chair pose, Utkatasana. Lift the toes to make sure the pressure is in the heels. Stretching the arms up and out. Forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, crown of the head reaches forward. Exhale, hands to ground, step back plank or jump back chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, right leg comes through. Inhale, arms rise, high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, hands windmill down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, left leg pulls through. Inhale, arms rise, high lunge. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Rest here. Great job. We're going to start that flow again. We'll be doing it a few more times. So take any variation you need today, or you just feel like practicing today. Go ahead and take Virabhadrasana 1 instead of lunge. Dance a little bit more with our side angle stretch. Take any variation on the extended side angle. Make this practice your own. You don't have to go at my pace. You don't have to do my asanas. So inhale, right leg up. Exhale, pull through. Inhale, rise, high lunge. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Inhale, reversed warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, left leg pulls through. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Rest here. Great job. We're going to do that flow once more. Go ahead and drop down into Balasana if you would like a rest here. After our last dancing warrior, we're all going to drop into Balasana. So inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, pulls through. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, left leg pulls through. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And drop into Balasana. Great job. We'll all rest here. The second chakra is all about being confident in exactly who you are and knowing exactly who you are. This chakra is above the first chakra, so you're already safe. You've already mastered survival. You have food, water, shelter, warmth. And now you can focus on internally what you need. This is placed before dealing with the outside world. So it's all about yourself. It's about your sexuality, but not having sex. It's about creativity, but not producing art that's pleasing for others. We're withdrawing here, finding our creative whole selves. And part of that is being proud of exactly where you are in your yoga practice, feeling every moment of your practice, and sinking in to your deepest, truest self. So try to keep that in mind as we continue to play. We're going to start working with some balance here, so it's a good moment to recognize where you feel disconnected in your body and where you can work to improve that. Take one more breath here, and then go ahead and find down dog again, lifting up. Pull the right leg through. Press up into your lunge, and then keep pressing up until the front leg is straight. Open the back leg out. Toes face the side wall, and we'll come into triangle pose, Trikonasana. So arms come outstretched, inhale, stretch forward, and then exhale, let that hand drop down. Breathing into it to bring the torso a little bit closer to the ground. And now lift into Ardha Chandrasana. So grab a block if you want in front of you, kick out of the left leg and grab a hold of your block, or hands come to the ground. You're forming a sturdy foundation with your right hand and your right leg. You're pressing up out of that right leg to really be able to open the hips. Chest and hips face the side wall. Great job. 2 more breaths. And go ahead and drop the left leg back down to the ground. Reverse the feet so that the left toes reach back towards the back wall and the right toes are reaching towards the side of your mat. Hands come out, left arm stretches forward, and then exhale, drop that hand down. Start to feel into your hips here so that you can keep that same opening in the next pose. Great job. Kick up out of the right leg and find Ardha Chandrasana. Again, we're staying confident and happy with exactly who we are. There's no prize for being able to do challenging yoga poses. It's fun to challenge yourself. It's fun to fall and see that you're not perfect. You are worthy. You are creative. You are capable of manifesting whatever you desire right now in your career, in your relationships, in your art, in yoga, if that is your art. Great job. Lower the right leg. Bring your hands to your hips and lower down wide-legged with a flat back into wide-legged forward fold. Drop the hands to the ground and relax here. Feel free to stay here or go ahead and find Salamba Shirsasana 2. tripod headstand. So hands come to the ground, legs get a little wider until your elbows can support your body as you lift up. The biggest challenge to tripod headstand is just fear, because it's not a strengthening moves as much. You just have to be patient, and one day you'll just kick right up into it. Great job. If you're in your headstand, maybe you'll try to come straight into Bakasana, crow pose. Lowering the legs slowly, lifting the head. If you're in wide-legged forward fold still, go ahead and try Bakasana as well. Spread the fingers wide, bend the elbows, bring the hips wide and open, and then hook the inner thighs onto the elbows and lean forward. You can raise one toe off the ground at a time, alternating your legs if you're not comfortable going all the way up. But balance is fun, so just play here. And then lower the legs. Lift straight up, strong, into a wide-legged Tadasana. Press into the left foot, come up onto the right toes. And then take Garudasana, so right leg crosses over left, sink low into the hips, tuck the toes around the calf if you can. Once you're low and a little bit steady, you can cross your arm. Right arm under left and grab the left wrist with your right hand. And go ahead and slowly rise up, unwrapping the arms, unwrapping the legs, and then place that right foot to the outside of the left foot. So we're crossing over here, and now you can lower down into a forward fold here. This is going to stretch the left hamstring, but also the left abductors, IT band, all of that along the lateral side of the left leg. So if you feel any sensations in there, that's a good sign. Stick with it. If you don't feel anything, you can walk your hands a little bit over towards the right to maybe intensify that stretch. Now bring the right hand down to the ground, twist open towards the left. We're twisting through the torso and maybe intensifying that left abductor stretch a little bit further. You can lean into that hip as you twist. This next transition's a little tricky because we are going to kick up into revolved half moon pose. So press deeply into that right hand to feel support there, and then unwind the right foot so that you can kick it out behind you, keeping that twisting action through the torso. Great job, as gracefully as you can. Pull the right leg in and come to find standing. Tadasana, roll the shoulders back. Press into the right foot. Find the left toes pointed, and then bring that left foot over the right. And we'll find Garudasana on our second side. The left arm is on the bottom now. Gaze straight ahead. Try to keep the shoulders rolled back and down. Sink a little lower. And now we will let everything unwind. Stand up straight. Plant that left foot back until we are cross-legged, and then we can forward fold. This time you should feel the intensity in the right hamstring, but also in the right abductors, the whole outside of that right leg. I T-band stretch here too. Really good. Sink a little lower, shake the head out to make sure you don't hold any tension there. Right arm sweeps out to the side and up towards the sky, twisting towards the right side wall. Kick out of the left foot and find revolved half moon pose. And then come up to standing, Tadasana. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg comes through, high lunge. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg comes through, high lunge. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, half forward fold. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, left foot steps back, high lunge. Inhale, kick the left leg back, warrior three. Sweep the left leg through, grab a hold of the toes, and straighten that leg out in front of you if you can, twisting towards the left. Release the bind and find warrior three once more. And then bring the left foot back to the ground. High lunge. Bring the left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Twist over in your lunge. Straighten out the torso, plant the palms. Down dog. Bring the left leg forward, let's repeat. Stretching the hands up high into high lunge. Kick the right leg back and find warrior three. Sweep the right leg forward, grab a hold of the right big toe with the left hand if you can, and then stretch it out. It's fine to keep a bend in your knee. Open up towards the right and find ease with your balance. Release that bind, swing the right leg back again and find warrior three. And then drop that leg back and find high lunge. Lift up out of the torso before twisting over towards the left. Bring the palms down towards center and lift back, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Lower the knees down, but don't bring your hips down to your heels for Balasana. Instead, find puppy pose. So hips stay up so that we get greater opening in the chest. Arms stretching out long. Feel the lower back release. Walk the hands up. Bring the knees together, find space in the heels, and sit back, Virasana. You can stay here, or you can start to walk your hands out behind you, Supta Virasana. Stay on your elbows or lower all the way down. If your head's on the ground, you can release your hands up behind you. You should feel no pressure on your knees. So if you do feel pressure here or pulling here, you've gone too far. Please take a step out of it. If you're all the way down, come up to your elbows. If you're on your elbows, sit upright. If you're seated upright, move your heels in so that your hips are seated onto your heels and not onto the floor below you. If that's still uncomfortable, you can grab a block or a blanket to sit on. And start to walk your way back up, pressing into your shins. Pull yourself up. and we'll find camel. Tall out through the thighs, through the lower back. Go ahead and bring your left arm back behind you. Grab a hold of the heel. And then bring your right arm back as well. Strengthening up into the lower back, pressing the bend deeper into the thoracic and then cervical spine. Two more breaths here. And on the next exhale, crunch yourself back up. And then go ahead and lie on your back on your mat. Bend the knees, plant the feet on the ground, setting up for bridge pose here. Fingertips should barely be able to touch the heels. Hands long by your sides. Inhale, curl the spine up. And go ahead and bind the fingers underneath you if you wish. Otherwise, you can just keep them pressing into the ground on your sides or open your palms up towards the ceiling. And come back down. You can take bridge pose a second time, or you can open up into your full wheel pose, Urdhva Dhanurasana. If you're doing this, bring your hands by your head and then kick up and open up into Dhanurasana or lift up into bridge pose. If you're in full wheel or if you're in bridge, make sure you're focusing on lifting the hips and getting a deeper bend in the back. Straightening the arms. Pressing strongly through the fronts of the legs lets us find more relaxation in the back body. And go ahead and release. Bring the bottoms of the feet together into Supta Baddha Konasana. Bring both knees into your chest. Give them a nice pull and keep them crunched in, or take any movement that you need. Circles, pumping motions, anything that you feel intuitively today. Keep holding onto the left leg, bring the right leg out long, and then twist the left leg over towards your right side. Use your right hand to pull it down a little deeper, so long as your left shoulder is staying on the ground. And then come back through center. That leg goes out long, and we twist to our second side. Right shoulder stays grounded here. And come back through center. Limbs out long, arms spread wide. Find Shavasana. The Swadhisthasana chakra, the second chakra, is the color orange. You can do this physically with me or just imagine it. But if you place your index finger on your navel, your ring finger is right above the Swadhisthasana. So it's right in the middle of your reproductive system. The second chakra has 6 petals. It's a 6-petaled wheel looking like an orange flower that's twirling about your reproductive system, right in the heart. Nothing bad could be so beautiful. Picture a twirling 6-petaled flower here and show yourself compassion and understanding and a sense of belonging. Be proud of exactly who you are. The 6 petals represent the number of nadis leading into this energy system. So your second chakra is a center of power and sexuality and creativity. And there are 6 channels leading energy into and out of this power center. Let the color orange fill your vision. Breathe deeply into the space of the second chakra, warming it, giving it soft energy. When you're ready, arms reach up high, long above your head. Roll to one side, use your bicep as a pillow. And then use your hands to help push you up towards seated. Bring your hands to heart. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. The second chakra is my favorite. And I hope that you had the bravery to be creative in your own practice today. Definitely try to incorporate that into the future and call on the second chakra as a power center for yourself. Thumb knuckles to third eye. Bow forward. Namaste. This is a 7-part series. This is the second video. If you want to learn how to open up all the other energy centers in your body, please stay tuned, subscribe to me, go ahead and look into this playlist. Thank you.